A pretty big change coming to Madden 24 here on October 3rd. So just a couple days from now when you guys have seen this video, it's an AP update. So it's especially going towards MUT players, obviously. Offense AP going to 7, defensive AP going to 7 as well. Now, first and foremost, what's kind of cool about that is they listed offense and defense as two separate things. And while they're the same right now, both going to 7, that means in the future, it makes me believe that in the future they'd be willing to go like 6 AP on one, 10 AP on another, just different, which I think is a good idea, just give themselves that flexibility. I don't think it's necessary yet. I've seen some replies talking about, we should go offense 6 AP, we should go defense 8 AP, etc., etc. I'm gonna give my thoughts here. So first and foremost, I've seen some people say that 7 AP is no different than 6 AP. I actually think that's a pretty drastic difference in 6 AP to 7 AP, and I'm gonna give you an example on the offensive side of the ball here, boys. So if you're rocking on offense, let's actually look at my lineup for me. So if we take a look at what we're rocking right now, we have 4 AP on Andrew Luck, and we have 2 AP on Calvin Johnson. And the 4 AP on Andrew Luck is going to be Gunslinger for 2, Gift Wrap for 1. We have Pro Reads, aka Upgrade, which is just a free one that I don't really care that much about this one. So that's 1 AP, kind of tossing around. And then we have a Slot Apprentice on Calvin. Now, basically what we're able to do is we can get rid of this right here, at least I can, bump my AP back down to 5 out of 7, and then throw on another Slot Apprentice if I wanted to, or a running back apprentice. I could get rid of Gunslinger and you could now fit 3 different Slot Apprentices and Gift Wrap. I believe Gift Wrap made things really weird this year because it's a 1 AP ability that I feel like is very necessary. Some people disagree, and I disagree with you, but I think this is a necessary ability because 1, it throws things into a weird thing when it's an even number, and when every good ability for the most part is 2 AP. We're now going to rock Gunslinger, Gift Wrapped, Slot Apprentice, running back apprentice maybe, another Slot Apprentice. Another good one that I've considered and I've heard good things about, a couple centers get it, I think Big Country gets it, is post up on your center. You could do that. When Tight End Apprentice comes out, which I don't know when it's going to happen, but it will happen eventually, obviously, we will be able to get a Tight End Apprentice and a Slot Apprentice at the same time. This is going to really, really, really change the offensive side of the ball, and it'll help us adapt to whatever the defensive meta becomes, in my opinion, right? And you can even go, I've seen like Xerxes, I think, tweeted about the fact that he thinks there's going to be more like short in elites, short out elites, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, Tyreek should be able to get one of them, right? I'm pretty sure short in, how much AP is this? It'd be like 2 AP, right? It's probably going to be, they're roughly 2 AP. I don't think they're worth it. You don't really need that route running. Some people are talking about like man coverage is kind of hard to beat. It's not too hard to beat as long as you run the correct routes, which I feel like we talk about in a lot of the other videos, so I'm not going to beat a dead horse. But like zigs, drags, run those 2 things, you'll beat a lot of man coverage. But back to the offense side of the ball, right? I really like it. I think it changes the game just enough. I saw somebody talk about wanting AP to be like 12. No, you should have to make tough decisions. And with 7 AP, you're still going to be making those tougher decisions on the offense side of the ball because you still can't have everything, especially as we get, this will be the AP for probably the next 45 days to 2 months, 3 months, right? We'll probably get a Hot Route Master. We'll probably get a Tight End Apprentice. We'll probably get some defensive line chems. We'll probably get some knockout abilities. And that's where, if we shift over to defense, things actually get kind of interesting because right now on defense, I am rocking a defensive rally, I'm rocking a deep in elite, and I'm rocking a pick artist. Defense abilities are very, they're not, there's nothing that's like coming off the charts, right? And that's just a fact of the matter. But as we bump up to 7 now, if we take a look at, let's look at Troy Polamalu's abilities, and let's see what some of the AP hits are. So you see these route KOs are 3. Now, you could go 2 route KOs and have an extra AP left over for whether it's one of the AKA X Factors that's 1 AP, whether it's I think Unpredictable is 1 AP, Ripper, whatever. I don't think it's as important yet on defense, but even something like, is that really 90? That's probably not the 99, achieve 99 man coverage. I can't assume that that's not the correct thing for everybody. That's just his archetype, I assume, right? I'm pretty sure. Not a MUT guy. But, so something like 1 step ahead, that's 5 AP. Well, now you get 1 step ahead and a KO on that guy. So, some people are dismissing this, even mid-zone. Some people are dismissing this as not a big change on defense. And I can understand that a little bit more. I do believe, though, that it will hold some weight. Defense hasn't been as hard as offense, I feel like, to fill out the AP. Just because there's no defense abilities kind of jumping off the, again, jumping off the charts at you, just saying you have to use it. But even being able to get, I don't know, what's a 1 AP ability on a defensive lineman? Let's see. What can we do here? We got 2. Jeez. Boom, boom, boom. Stonewall. They're not great. Ripper, right? They're not great. Some of these are like, okay, I guess Ripper, recuperation, maybe. You want to throw recuperation on. But, so defense side of the ball, I really, I don't think it's important as big of a deal right now. But I do think in terms of preparing for the future, I could see it making a bigger deal. Because you could go 3-2-2. You could go 1-3 AP ability, 2 pick artist now. Before, you obviously couldn't do that. So that's another way of thinking about it. And as we get more of these KOs and stuff like that, we'll be able to do stuff like that. Special teams did not change at all. It didn't change. I actually don't even have, let me throw on a kicker ability finally. I've never done this. And what one do I want, precision or clutch? I want clutch. Awesome. Sick. I never did that before. I don't know why. I have no idea. But yeah, I think this should change the game. Not drastically. But I do expect a patch to come out with this. Whenever there's new seasons, October 3rd is a Thursday, so that would be a normal patch day as well. We've been expecting a patch for the past 2 Thursdays, and I've been blue-balled. I've been told numerous times there's going to be a patch, and there just wasn't a patch. So I'm thinking there's going to be a patch this upcoming Thursday, 10-3. So you combine that with now abilities might play slightly different, with the AP changing. I think it's just good for replayability of the game. There is an argument. I saw this argument of 6 offense and 8 defense. I would say I'd be interested to see 7 offense, 8 defense. Okay. I think the 1 AP abilities on defense aren't very good, but there's some on offense that are pretty reasonable, I'd say. Even Pro Reads AK upgrade 1 AP, Gift Wrap 1 AP. These are pretty reasonable 1 AP abilities. Defense just not as many. So defense almost needs to stay an even number as of right now. But again, a patch is coming out, so who knows what changes. And I guess I'm even kind of speculating that a patch is coming out. But I've done this Madden stuff for a long time, dude. If a patch does not come out, I would be very shocked. It'd be pretty surprising if there isn't. But yeah, I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are, dude. I think it's only good. I don't see anything bad that can come from this. And another ability that I didn't even mention, by the way, is that Hot Route Master. Well, I may have mentioned this, but Hot Route Master is going to be, can I see what this is going to be actually? I can't right here. I think I can at the catalog. I don't care that much. But yeah, Hot Route Master will be coming out, so you can even go Hot Route Master maybe for 4 AP is a guess. And Gunslinger. Boom, just like, I hope Hot Route Master should be like, 6 AP. Actually, it should be like 6. A minimum of 5 AP. Please, EA, if you're watching, Hot Route Master, 5 or 6 or 7. Or 8. Make it 8. Don't let anyone have Hot Route Master. I don't care. Post up. Yeah, I think it causes some cool flexibility in offense. This is a offensive-oriented game already, though, so, that's something to consider. So offense probably is a beneficiary here. But, yeah, boys, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Check out Civil.gg for all of my tips, tricks, schemes, everything you need to get better at John Madden Football. I appreciate you guys all watching this. Make sure you let me know what your thoughts are on the bump to 7 in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys all in the next freaking video, boys.